Put money in thy purse. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love for the Moor. Put money in thy purse, I say, nor his to her. It was a violent commencement, eh? And thou shalt see an answerable sequestration. Put money in thy purse. These Moors are changeable in their wills, you know that. Fill thy purse with money. The food that to him was as luscious as locust will soon be as bitter as colocantada. She must change for youth. When she is sated with his body, she will find the error of her choice. Yes, she must have changed. She must, therefore, put money in thy purse.
Tush never told me, I take it much unkindly, that thou, Iago, you hast had my purse, as if the strings were thine. Thou'st know of this.
Despise me if I do not. 3 great ones of the city, in personal suit, to make me his lieutenant. Says he, I have already chosen mine officer. And what was he? Forsooth, a great arithmetician, one Michael Cassio, a fellow that never set a squadron in the field, nor the division of battle knows, unless the bookish theorist. He, in good time, must his lieutenant be, and I, God bless the mark, his Moorish ensign.
What profane wretch art thou?
I am one, sir, that comes to tell you your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with 2 backs.
Thou art a villain!
Ha! Thou art a senator.
Sir, I will answer anything, but I beseech you, thy daughter is transported to the ghost collapse of a lascivious Moor. If she be in her chamber of your house, let loose on me the justice of the state, for thus deluding you.
Even now, very now, an old black ram is topping your white ewe. You'll have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse, and your nephews will neigh to you.
Senator,
Yes?
to me, she's abused, stolen from me, and corrupted by spells and medicines bought of mountebanks, for nature so preposterously to err. Being not deficient, blind, or lame of sense, sans witchcraft could not.
Othello, come hither.
I will round unvarnished a tale deliver of my whole course of love. What drugs, what charms, what conjurations and mighty magic. For such proceeding I am charged withal. I won his daughter.
But Othello, speak. Did you by indirect and forced courses subdue and poison this young maid's affection?
Desdemona!
My noble father, I do preserve here a divided duty. I am hitherto your daughter, but here is my husband, and so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father. So much I challenge that I may profess. Due to the Moor, my lord, that I do love the Moor. To live with him by his dear absence, let me go with him.
Life upon her faith, honest Iago, my Desdemona I must leave to thee. I prithee thee, let thy wife attend on her, and bring them after in the best advantage. Come, Desdemona, I have but an hour of love, of worldly matters and direction to spend with thee. We must obey the time.
It is silliness to live, when to live is torment. And then have we a prescription to die when death is our physician.
Oh, villainous! I have looked upon the world for 4 times, 7 years, and since I could not distinguish between a benefit and an injury, I never found a man that knew himself how to love himself. Here I would say I would drown myself for the love of a guinea hen. I would change my humanity to a baboon.
What should I do? I confess it is my shame to be so fond, but it is not in my virtue to amend it.
Virtue? A fig! 'Tis in ourselves that we are thus or thus. Our bodies are our gardens, to which the wills are our gardeners. So that if we will plant the nettles or sow lettuce, let hyssop and weed up thyme, supply it with one gender of herbs, or distract it with many, either to have it sterile with idleness, or manured with the industry. Why, the power and corrigible authority of this lies in our wills. If the balance of our lives had not one scale of reason to poise another of sensuality, the blood and baseness of our natures would conduct us to the most preposterous conclusions. But we have reason to cool our raging motions. Our carnal sittings, our unbited lusts, whereof I take this that you call love, be a sect or scion.
It cannot be.
As I told you, put money in thy purse, put money in thy purse. You shall see, Rodrigo, the fruits of thy riches.
Thou art a great intellect, honest Iago. I will sell my land.
Yes! Thus I do ever make a fool of my purse, for mine own gained knowledge shall profane, if I would time expend with such a snipe. But for my sport and profit, I hate the Moor, and it is the thought abroad that twixt the sheets he has done my office. I know not if it be true, but I, for mere suspicion of that kind, will do as if it were for surety. He holds me well, the better I shall propose work on him. Cassio's a proper man, let me see now. To get his place and to plume up my double knavery, how? Let's see, after some time to abuse Othello's ear, that he may be too familiar with his wife. He hath a person and a smooth dispose to be suspected, framed to make a woman false. The Moor is free and open nature, that thinks men honest, that but seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.